little bit of util lacking for this map control. What's the opener looking like for the Mongols? Red smoke, no cave or heaven smoke, so could be pushed back quite easily through the flames. Blitz edging and, well, taken down with ease. Great stuff from Hunter. Essentially patrolling this part of the map on his own because there's a main control being taken from G2 on the other side.
And Snax, despite it being rather on his own, he's managed to go and a very aggressive maneuver towards the cave position. So confidence seems to be the name of the G2 game. Hunter alone mid, comfortably taking fights. Snax the same, seems to be very comfortable knowing Hunter can support him. Not anymore. Techno brought low, but wins the duel. Snax sitting in the off angle. Continues to patrol cave.
I feel the Mongols, if they are to slip back towards A, they're going to have big issues. They don't know about the aggressive main push of MongolZ.
Ooh, that molly. Lovely molly.
That's an awful lot of health gone. This should just be a mop-up now for G2.
Poor Senzu, he's put down to 13. It does hinge on Mazinho through red. It's being acknowledged by Nico. This is the duel. This is the clear. Fade of the smoke. Mazinho's young eyes quick to find the prize. MongolZ has found him.
Now it's just Snax to get past.
Repositions towards the ramp. The smoke's still up. He's found the angle. Will they walk through this? That's a freebie for Snax. Oh no, it's not! Caught off just to walk through the smoke. Molly would be huge. Bomb goes down, I reckon, and he evades the flame. Caught by MongolZ on the cross back. It's MongolZ saving the day for G2. Got awkward for a moment, but now Senzu not in a position to really close this one out. Hoping to be overlooked.
That's a spam.
That's a step, that's a spam, and he doesn't finish the job. MongolZ gets it across the line. One more bullet, and that gets awkward. And there's a third for G2. Mongols still yet to post around and now forced back to this 3.5k awkward position where a fourth seems imminent for G2.
Yeah, Mazinho made this round interesting, right, by slipping the net through red. A big kill for him. See just there on the cusp of the smoke onto Nico. But MongolZ doesn't stop moving, does he? Snax, you feel that he should have at least gotten a kill there, and it did almost get out of control. But the Mongols, with the plant, have been able to get a hero AK in the hands of Techno and some upgrades for the rest. And again, well, here's aggression. Mongols are forcing the fight out mid. Hunter has spotted Blitz. MongolZ this time with one through the smoke. That's from the red room. And Molly, Blitz is forced into the open.
Oh, Blitz will punish MongolZ's aggression there. Kind of gifts an equalizer back for Mongols.
Well, maybe that is the opposite, because it looked like the conversation was, let's fight. Hunter was, oh, here we go.
Nico finds one back.
Bomb's going towards A.
Nico really considering his options here. He wants to test cave. Two of them there, and he is going to go down to Techno. High impact with the double.
Hold up a second. The bomb is A main, and Hunter's here.
Hunter's loud with his knife out, though. He's not expecting this, and he's going to be screaming at his screen. Bomb is A main? What are you doing?
Yeah, especially because Nico would have called two in cave. Is that MongolZ?
Sounded like MongolZ.
Either MongolZ or Sashi.
Yeah, some fantastic head-to-heads in these very important best of threes.
Look how isolated Hunter is. Just look at the minimap top left, and we can even see with the X-ray. He's just on his absolute lonesome, trying to puff up his chest and seem bigger than he is. Now spotted and dead. So that's the flip side of the coin. That one stings.
Yeah, Snax yet to frag.
Oh.
And this is going to be a very important first. Takes down Techno, and he's supported by Nico. Locked out of B now. Mongols have to find other options. A smoke towards the red room will facilitate presence. Donut occupied by MongolZ.
Snax doesn't have a gun. Oh, there we go. He's just found the M4. I think he was trying to pick up that AK.
Big test for MongolZ here. Don't think Mazinho caught a whiff just yet. Oh, tell a lie, Molly, and a fight. Blitz brings him down.
MongolZ seemed quite confident in some interviews about the positions and how he'd been doing so far in practice, but that's one thing. Temple now for Nico as he investigates the A bomb site alongside of MongolZ.
Got their finger on the pulse as to the possibilities. MongolZ in particular, 11 frags already, 6 rounds deep.
I like this push from Nico, but Mazinho may have the timing that wins the round.
Certainly a gap. Snax, will he be cleared? Will Blitz opt for the right side? It's likely he prefers the right. Now the left, and a dink. Puts Blitz low. Information on the bomb. Rotation through, but this is where Mazinho strikes. Beautiful from Mazinho. Patience rewarded. Nico thrust into a very tight clutch. 1v3 heading up the ramp side. Some residual damage. Mazinho vulnerable, Blitz even more so. And it's his first fight onto the healthiest member, 9-10. Trade potential on Blitz. Will Nico anticipate the swing? If he can isolate 9-10, it's clean. And no swing from Blitz, playing the time, but it's not planted for them. It's not planted for them. The molly should be fine, covers the bases, and no kit for Nico. He's running out of time, and he's run out of options. Trying to take some 1 or 2 with him. Blitz closes it down. It's a MongolZ round.
Isolated over towards middle was where everything went wrong, or at least started to. Snax getting one back, but still quite strung out. And due to, again, being extremely proactive, it meant that they weren't just together. Right? Nico was on the other, natural supremacy. Should be great for the third. Deagle on Nico, Hunter, 5-7, USPs for MongolZ and Snax, and Malbs with the P250.
Is Snax going for a Zeus rush? Is that what he's cooking? Oh, down goes Nico. And he is burrowed into the corner, hoping for a cheeky zap.
Even got the skin.
Oh, I do fancy one of them. Don't think I've got a single Zeus kill in an actual game before.
No, and every time you buy it and you don't get it, you feel like a bit of a tit.
Trace has this bad habit of dropping me one, saying, go have some fun. And I don't want to. I don't want to have fun.
Okay, well, it's something to learn where things went wrong last night in your your officials.
Yeah. Get a best of 5 against the Arabic talent. We won.
He might get this. No. He won't get
not.
this.
No fun, you see? There's no fun to be had with a Zeus.
Yeah. Gonna get the fire. Well, they're just going to make mincemeat of this B defense. Last 2 individuals to be found. And MongolZ. Techno. Crispy work. Up to 7 for him.
He's in that too, isn't there? Or dog.
Oh, there's a bit of a gap.
Oh, that's an AWP out of the equation early. 9-10. He was feeling confident, but put back in his place quickly by Mr. Osipov.
Probably thought they were going to do the smoke break again, because they'd done it so many rounds on red, but they went for the double mollies mid. You saw the evolution on Ancient a while back, where it was a lot more of that door molly as opposed to the deep elbow, but we're just going to contact in towards B. That's the response out of MongolZ. Senzu in past the line of sight.
This is going to be interesting. What's their flight path? Do they anticipate this distant angle on the cross from Nico? Gets his chance and a little shy. Just whistles a couple past the shoulder of Blitz.
Feels like a save, doesn't it?
Considering the finances, it would be well advised, unless someone finds something soon. Snax perhaps a wallbang, but they're looking safe. Now smoked, it does seem like a save, maybe the best port of call. Don't want to be putting all of your guns into this one.
With no kid, it just becomes a very difficult conversation. There you go. Maybe that'll entice them now.
Still uncomfortable with the smoke situation. Snax smoking long off, will isolate Blitz a little, but covered by Senzu. Techno finds it.
All in vain.
Get out of there. 3 rifles saved. Making sure I'm not speaking too soon as they are trial-edged at heaven. Smoke to facilitate. MongolZ caught off despite his early pick.
This is a nice little save, though. Hunter getting 9-10's AWP for MongolZ. That wouldn't have been possible. It was a very surprising pickup, obviously discussed to no end. Snax, do you have a gun? We're still... Okay, we're late. We're very late out of spawn, and nobody's currently on the B-bomb side.
Could have been exploited. It hasn't been. How are they to know?
Well, that's very fortunate, isn't it?
Yeah, goodness me. Gosh, that could have been one hell of a quick round, couldn't it? They're just bomb
still faffing around with guns.
Safe, man. Yeah, safe. Still, Hunter, he's flexing up. He's got the smoke up and just starts to throw some bullets down range. Nade as well. Chips a little away on Techno, down to 70. Very light in the util department. I don't even see a flash, so they can't even really make a play. Oh, I hadn't considered the wallbang headshot.
Yeah, just keep shooting.
To the right of the bucket, Chad. That's what I learned. To the right of the bucket. And Senzu's catching flak from the very limited util I just mentioned. That last HE puts him on 20. Bomb towards the B doors, but with Senzu still having a little shop. Picks up the bomb and has a decision to make. 50 seconds for the MongolZ to try and rectify this man disadvantage.
The biggest drama, if they do want to pivot back towards A, is going to be MongolZ's scavenged AWP. So Snax looking to block them off on K. 40 seconds now. Malbs even has a smoke, so corralled. Have to force through this.
Making good use of their little util. MongolZ punishes onto Blitz. That AWP now a real threat towards the main position. MongolZ remains composed, but how has he not gone down to that one? Headshot, ankle, and adjusting to Mazinho. MongolZ farming. He was under so much pressure there. Multiple players, Molly at his feet, but composure demonstrated by MongolZ.
Given a couple of opportunities, wasn't he? Positions, but when the action comes his way, he's expected to go 1-for-1.
Well, here's action for you. He's pushed A main very aggressively. As a anchor, occasionally you get the freedom to go for a little bit more of a walkabout, and already pushed up A main as they concede middle.
Huge gap. Nobody patrolling Donut just yet, as MongolZ will try and fill that void. They know that the red slip is a possibility. Hunter having to tend to that, but from afar. So they're turtled up in towards the sides. This is a defense that has been pipped so far. So looking to thread the needle are MongolZ. Is it going to be an A-wrap? Definitely trying to harass over towards the bomb site.
It's a distraction, Chad. It's a distraction, and it's worked. Now they catch him out, and down goes Nico and MongolZ. Wrapping into B, though, that is where the lion's share of the defense remains. And that's a nice angle just in front of the ramp. Smoke, perfect from the MongolZ.
Wasn't telegraphed either. Obviously, G2 didn't have information over towards middle, but the fact that they didn't throw the traditional smokes that you would see, they just contacted in, caught a couple of players off guard, and are now setting themselves up for their fifth. MongolZ can't consider going for this one. Bomb goes down, and the hunt has already started. Now, careful now, Blitz. Does have the support of Techno, so if they do rumble his position, they'll start to encroach. Everybody in their way. Rip this rifle out of the hands of MongolZ if they can. Oh,
nice.
Just run in, mate. Go and defuse.
He is he's pretty cracked, Chad. Oh, never mind. He's actually hitting every headshot he swings into. So he's making it costly, that's for sure.
Final round next round. As long as they don't lose this AWP, everything's good. So it's for the stats.
Okay, okay.
Also, I guess could help him drop something into the next round as well.
Some kills,
so
yeah.
The finances.
He gets away with his life.
Of everybody, MongolZ should be able to facilitate if there is any qualms, but this is it, just contact. Nico gonna be, well, okay, hold up a second. And everybody just ripped apart. Some clean shooting from the MongolZ to make this a one-round game.
Really like that from CS2 as well, like he knew what the play was, and so coming up ramp, puffing up his chest, forcing them off of the site, and then finding them through the smoke as well. Can they wrap it up, tie it up, 6-6. Clear of the red smoke, they time it well on the re-peak. It's Snax actually active towards the cave position. He's got nothing to report as well. Nothing B lane. It's a lot of info early for G2 with the doors smoked. They've got B on lock. Mid the question mark. And look at the gamble. Look at this. You can see that they can start to maneuver a third piece over. Well, now only two. Hunter's been caught out by CS2. MongolZ's good for it. Oh, and Nico builds upon it. Mid clear. Bomb down. Now just up to 9-10. And now it's truly just 9-10. Support down, Monzinho gone, and it is a 7th for G2 on the half.
Seems to be what we're expecting in the MR12s, but we're back underway with a pistol round, and now it's G2's turn on the attack. MongolZ unleashed. Will that be the story of the second half?
Okay, long smoke and flashes from Snax. Pressure towards the B site, and it doesn't help, but CS2's catching bullet early. MongolZ on the warpath. MongolZ builds upon it. B site has fallen. And just like that, G2 are on fast track to take both pistols here on map 1.
Tends to be the recipe for success in that format I just mentioned. More maps ahead, but this would be the best way to kick off the debut with MongolZ and Snax, the G2 colors. Very tough retake.
And a clean one from Monzinho, nearly a second, covered by Nico. They've made it competitive, but just not quite enough. Not enough bodies for the trading game. Monaco
was, oh, you know, if these guys beat these guys, that means Spirit versus MongolZ in the second round. No, there'll be some reseeding, everybody. So keep tuned for all that information, as we should have quite an easy round ahead for G2.
Oh, lovely. Nico knows his lineups, finds Techno. He's found wallbang kills on both sides through the boards.
Find another.
Yeah, gosh. Done his homework. Handed it in early. Teacher's pet.
This would have to be some absolute bangers from Blitz to make the round interesting. Body shot softens up Nico.
Couple of dances and 3 bullets connecting, but insufficient. Just the one casualty. Rifles are maintained.
Donut from spawn, and they're going to be tearing in towards the A site. 9-10 to respond from Donut. He'll be smoked off in a second.
Has to play ahead of it. Gets his first, gets out, smoked off, and support is there just in time. Mazinho, before the smoke does bloom. No reload. He's going to have to fall away now for it. They've got space, but distinct advantage. Can anyone claw something back for G2? Spam, finds Senzu, Snacks pushing smokes and nothing. Mazinho ready to receive. They were trying to punish onto Senzu, but now it just believes Hunter and Nico with the world against them. 5 to find. Your positions noted. CTs have rotated. Just feels like a matter of time for Mongols to get this first gun round converted cleanly. Nico peeks into the AWP, and it's 9-10, both opening and clear.
Bit of a heads up what to expect, but are able to cobble together something, G2. There's AKs, a Galil, Tech 9, and a back 10 for MongolZ. Standard opener for them. Red smoke, cave smoke. They've also got an extinguish in middle to try and apply a bit of pressure. So will this be a late mid control from Mongols, hoping to still pressure Tetris and jump up? Does look like they're in transition forward to take this fight as Nico tries his luck back at the fair. Seeing what prizes he can take home from this B bomb site wallbang.
Splits. Spots out Snacks and does adjust to the lower elevation, taking down MongolZ. That's 2 opening deaths for MongolZ. Will it result in a Mongols round? Oh, it looks like it might do. Mazinho catching Snacks midair, Nico with the trade.
A's open right now, so big questions. Mongols will have to respect this and send someone to the A site to at least investigate Donut. The bomb on the back of Hunter, still towards B, and now it's just 9-10. Good weapon for the job. Can play some deep angles. No smoke, just a flash and a molly to try and break their way in G2. Senzu investigating on his lonesome. Techno doing the same. In this type of environment, take information, then regroup for the finish. 30 seconds.
Yeah, you can see he's going to be there right on time. Right on cue.
9-10 has a molly for the plan, even if they get towards the site.
Senzu even has a smoke, but not going to deploy it. Nico clears out Cubby, worrying now about that short angle. Senzu can catch him on the search, but Nico, sharp shooting, does adjust, wins the duel. Bomb can be planted, and they've actually caught out 9-10, head in hands as they let that one go. A 2v3 crumbling before us as we witness Techno attempt to try and get his way back in. The molly will fade, the last of their nades, but Nico opting for 9-10's AWP and a sitting duck to close. Lovely conversion from
that incendiary, but pulled it out to stop the plan instead of getting ready for that heads-up duel. Senzu getting caught off guard. I thought he had the jump on Nico. He was the one moving in towards the fight, but not as precise. And that is a nothing. Well, not the perfect mid-smoke, but it'll do.
Fighting mid. Techno pushing smoke. Blitz has managed to do a lot of damage with that 5-7. If he's going to anticipate Snacks.
Might go past each other in the smoke.
Okay, a little bit of a play to be made here from
back
Blitz.
in cave.
Oh, there's something to be said about this now. He's managed to get away, reposition. Snacks has lost him. He can't quite work out where he's gone, and now timing again. Your back is turned. The 5-7's there. The cover, however, look at the health. Nico, Hunter, bleeding out. Snacks now put on 3 HP. This is insanity. There's less than 100 health between the 4 remaining players.
But they don't know that. Blitz isn't aware of how much damage he did through the mid-smoke.
Unconfirmed, but still very much poised for a Mongols round here. Zinho's active.
Yeah, he's on high alert, isn't he?
Yeah, for sure.
Don't want to overstep the mark and give away a bit of a freebie, but he's cleared. He's not pushing. He's still just going to hold the line. If they win the round like this.
Well, and I have a horrible sinking feeling that if they were to lose one player on B, they with the lack of information,
This would just, G2 moments away from disaster. Now the push from Mazinho, surely they'll hedge a player back. Senzu coming over to join the fun.
20 seconds. Senzu knows it's likely going to be towards his site now. Mazinho's called it clear. This is the frag. This is the one he needs. Util's good. Flashed off. And down goes 9-10. Good one for the first. Multi-kill delivered by Senzu. A round-winning spray to secure the 7th. But you can see Blitz gets a lot of props for that one, albeit now it's confirmed. That 5-7 did work.
Yeah, Senzu just had to blow them over there, didn't he? Well, a lifeline extended. MongolZ, Blitz, the in-game leader. It's them back in it. allows them to keep their head above water for at least a few rounds longer.
And that was with a 5-7 because he went for the hero rifle in the previous. Makes it work.
And it looks horrible, doesn't it? Because Senzu's so blind. 9-10 goes down for free, and then just comes out. He huffs and he puffs and he blows G2 down. Well, Hunter, the one operating with a MAC-10 this time. Door smoke, Snacks again. Fast up towards cave. MongolZ executes. You can see his aim on display, so a good fight for him, up to 12. Decapitates Blitz, the hero of the previous. Now things can simmer forward. MongolZ, do you respond with aggression? 9-10 no.
The fight.
Wow.
9-10 struggles to connect the dots. His teammates do not. Senzu, Mazinho, and Techno. I'm just giving you a roster rundown as they do mow down the G2 competition.
That was actually beautiful because as soon as Mazinho gets smoked off, 9-10 is already looking for that fight. He's completely open to heaven. Mazinho pushes through the smoke, and they're just able to clamp down on middle. MongolZ noted now, 40 seconds. Can Molly out the pocket? But everybody's here, and they should be able to finish this one off. Don't give him too many opportunities. You saw what happened in that first half. I'm just going to use this moment to... Deagle. So I'm going to use this moment just to quickly take a look at what's going on. FaZe versus FlyQuest. MongolZ versus Sashi.
I've got my eyes on Sashi here. Intrigued to see how high they can fly. It does look like they're staying competitive map 1.
Aim that spray, Techno. Eventually does, and well, they've been able to crack in towards the A site, taken 9-10's AWP away, and have given that to the kid.
This scares me. Yeah.
It should do.
A bomb plant and MongolZ with an AWP. Never mind. MongolZ, an important, integral denial of the plant. Really limits what MongolZ can contribute. With MongolZ so low, the chances of a plant, the chances of MongolZ being able to kind of pick them off as they encroach, it's been nullified. Doing it the hard way are the Mongols. Finding their footing after early struggles. Now MongolZ forced to be active. He knows it really is all on him. A missed shot.
Saving?
Potentially, yeah. Prioritizing the AWP into the next. It's something to be celebrated from this round. It was just a Deagle search.
Well, he faded away with the step, so now they have to investigate it. You can see they peeled an individual. That pushed Blitz back towards middle.
And if he finds this one, he seems aware that they're going to still be lingering. And MongolZ plucks Mazinho from the corner. A 2v2 now, Mazinho. He's going to be regretting that if they live to tell the tale. Punished on Techno's push. Just ran out of bullets. So keeping themselves composed after what felt like a very threatening MongolZ round.
Especially Techno there, who struggled with that spray towards middle. But great stuff from MongolZ, right? He fakes considering the circumstances. It all opened up with this Deagle kill. Bang, 9-10 destroyed. So threatening rounds, even though it was a very light investment for G2. So the rifles come back out. That plant of luxury going to help them a little bit in the finances.
Punishing the smaller Molly. Oh, and they're in. A missed shot, a missed spray. Doesn't go untraded. It's good from Hunter. Even better from 9-10. MongolZ taken down. Hunter, white screen. A freebie, you'd think. Still manages to get the bullets onto Blitz. It's MongolZ with the Galil that turns the tables. A chance for Mazinho, making this clutch look doable as he isolates MongolZ. And it's a Nico Deagle for the 12. Hard one.
Smoke, you can get past it without taking an awful lot of damage. And it felt like, even though they had the runway, Snacks not converting that initial kill was their undoing. But great work, and Hunter fired up about that one. 12 secure, just as the chips look down. So what do you do with some light upgrades? You've got your MAC-10s, you've got your Tech-9s.
Yeah, you heard the extinguish. It implies early presence towards Tetris. 2 CTs investigating, and it's clean from Mazinho. There's MongolZ with that AK. Saved it for a reason as he looks to save G2 from overtime. Man advantage. Senzu activates towards the ramp. Obscured by the smoke is Nico on the cubby. On the fade, he's unable to connect the dots. Equalizing from Senzu.
Huge push.
Oh, MongolZ so aware of these potential slips on CT and here on T. Catches Senzu taking that risk. It's been punished. It's up to Techno now. And, oh, it's a clean one from MongolZ. All falls onto the shoulders of 9-10 to take the MongolZ map pick to overtime. And there's the first. MongolZ caught out. Bomb heading A. MongolZ to take the space. Bomb down, MongolZ to activate, it's up to 9-10. Is he anticipating this close angle? It's impossible with the AWP, a well-swung trade. And it's all over on Ancient, 13-11, G2 taking the first map of their first official.